boss.
Hey, what's up, man? This is Chris the Nightmare Ariola, and you're watching Mission Boxing Today on YouTube.
Heavyweight boxing fans, what's the deal? All right, so I did a video earlier where I was breaking down Hughie Fury versus Joseph Parker. Just wanted to add on to that video, man. A lot of stuff that I left out. I mean, I can talk about this fight shit pretty much every day until the fight happens, man, which I might do. But now some may listen to this and say, "Oh man, you're overanalyzing." But to me, I think it's better to overanalyze if I'm a trainer and I was training one of these guys and be ready for everything, you know what I mean, than just go in there and just try to wing it on fight night. Although some fighters are good at reacting to what happens on fight night, because you can study a guy's style and he can show up completely different on fight night. But I do believe fighters do have tendencies, you know what I mean? So that's just me. But anyways, now I'm picking Parker to win the fight, but I'm more so looking at things that Hughie Fury can do to win this fight. And one thing that I left out on that video I did earlier was Hughie Fury when he feints. One thing about his fainting is he does like 3 or 4 of them. Like he'll triple and double feint, and he's really good at making guys react to when he's feinting. So if he can get, because I think the first few rounds, or at least the first round, probably will be a lot of feinting and posturing and probing with the jab, and just trying to see what each other has, trying to beat each other to the punch type of thing until one guy decides to initiate, you know what I mean, fully. So if Parker can control just the rhythm of the fight, get into his rhythm, and do his feints and try to offset whatever it is that Parker's doing, he has a good chance of winning this fight. And then sneaking right hands, because he likes, like I said, he likes to put you to sleep a little bit, lull you to sleep a little bit. 30-40 seconds go by, he's really not showing you much besides a jab and movement and tying you up, and then boom, he hits you with a straight right hand or looping right hand, you know what I mean? So, but it's going to take more than singles. He's going to have to put them together. Just trying to sneak right hands and check left hooks here and there, he's going to have to put them together, which he has the ability to do. The times I've seen him in some fights, he'll put them together and then he'll initiate a hold, because once he's put them together, you're more in a good distance, a good range to try to hit him back. So he counters that by just initiating the hold, and then having the ref break and then get back to boxing. But he's going to have to do more than just trying to, land ones and twos. I think he's going to have to punch in combinations in this fight. I don't think one right hand, or like I said, single check hooks and single straight right hands is going to be enough, because Parker's going to be able to most likely take his power, or be able to take his punch and throw punches back at Hughie Fury, whether he's punching with him or he's waiting for Fury to get off, and then he's going to throw his counter shots after that. Either way, he's going to be able to land his punches, and Parker's going to be punching in 3s and 4s, you know what I mean? So, but Fury can move though, man. But Parker has fast hands. So as quick as Fury's legs are, I think Parker's hands are just as fast. So but yeah, man, and then another thing is, maybe Hughie is a lot stronger than I think he is. Because if there's one thing that I've said before, and a lot of fans that got on me about it, you know what I mean, but it is what it is. I'm being honest when I say it, man. So it is what it is. But I've often said that Hughie needs to get stronger up top in his chest and his arms, and just fill out a little bit more as he matures. A lot of people, they disagree. Now listen to what I say though. Up top, you never hear me say anything about his legs. I think Fury is put together pretty well as far as from the ground up. He has thick legs. He's a big kid. You know what I mean? So I'm not saying he's a weakling or a scrub, unless he wouldn't be in this position. You know what I mean? As an undefeated fighter that has a good chance of winning a world title. You know what I mean? But just up top, and I guess we'll see in this fight, is he going to be able to control a guy like Joseph Parker, who's a solid 240 pounds in his prime, athletic, strong guy? Is he going to be able to control him when they clinch? Is he going to be able to walk him backwards, tie him up? Make sure you tie up his left hand so he's not getting any type of short left hooks on you on the inside. You know what I mean? Or tie him up, make sure he's not getting no body shots on you. Will he be able to control somebody like Parker? We'll see. And the questions will be answered. You know what I mean? But yeah, maybe, like I said, maybe he goes in there and he shocks us all and he's able to control JP in the clinch and, be more physical than Parker. You know, it's going to be a sight to see if it actually happens, because I give that to Parker. In that department, when it comes to like strength, I give it to Parker. But yeah, man, there's a possibility that Hughie Fury can just surprise us on fight night and be a lot stronger. His cousin Tyson, for example, one of the reasons I was picking Klitschko in their first fight and I was favoring Klitschko in that fight was because I thought that, well, there's a lot of things that I thought, but one of the things that I was thinking about was when they get into the clinch, I think Fury's going to be able, I think Vlad will be able to control it. Just look at the physiques. And I know you can't really go by physiques all the time, but sometimes when it's so, when it's, so different, so night and day, you would think a guy like Klitschko would always be able to control Fury in a clinch. I know their height and their weight isn't far off, and it's in favor of Fury, but just you look at Tyson Fury, he doesn't look like a strong physical guy on the inside. I've seen him pushed against the ropes against Chisora and other guys, so I thought, man, there's no way he's gonna be able to out muscle or be just as strong as Vlad on the inside, and he was. So maybe the same thing will happen in this fight. I guess we'll see, man. But Hughie Fury definitely has a good chance of winning this fight. Especially if, like I said, if he controls the inside game and he's able to use those feints to get Parker in a jab and feinting contest and chasing him around the ring and not being able to cut off the ring on him, and not only using, single counters, but actually throwing twos and threes, putting punches together, putting combinations together. Don't want to stay there too long, because if he gets into a shootout, I think Parker will win a shootout. I'm not saying be in a shootout, but I think it's going to take more than just landing ones and twos, meaning jabs, jab, right hands. It's going to take more than that. It's going to be a damn good fight, man. But Hughie Fury has a really good chance of winning this fight. Wouldn't surprise me if he were to somehow get this victory. You know what I mean? There's a lot of things I can go on with Hughie Fury. So I'm going to do a lot of these videos, man, looking at things that Fury can do, and also look at things that I think Parker will do and things that he needs to do to win this fight, at least in my opinion. All right. Let me know what you think in the comment section. I'm out.